Even the largest football stadium in the U.S. could not hold all the people for whom the clock is ticking, and every 10 minutes another person joins this group. 95% of Americans are in favor of helping them, but only 52% have actually done something about it. Sadly, even with those who are willing, only 3 in 1,000 people can help those waiting. What are they waiting for? They're waiting for a second chance at life. They're waiting for a life-saving organ. The previous statistics come from the Donate Life America website. They show the huge gap in those who need an organ donation and available organs. Many people need a life-saving or life-enhancing organ or tissue donation from another human being. We still do not have the technology to fully replace these organs or tissues in every circumstance. Waiting times can be long, too long. The American Transplant Foundation states that the clock runs out for about 22 people every day from a lack of available organs for transplant. For example, the average waiting time for a kidney is 3 to 5 years, according to KidneyLink, a kidney transplant resource. But what drives the need for organ donation, and what age group needs them? According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, many diseases can lead to organ failure, including heart disease, diabetes, hepatitis, cystic fibrosis, and cirrhosis. Injury and birth defects may also cause organ failure. The department also says people over the age of 50 equal more than 64% of those on the waiting list for an organ transplant. As we've seen, this is a serious problem, so what can you do to help? The best way is to register to be an organ and tissue donor with your state's registry. It takes very little time and can be done online through organdonor.gov. You can also register at the Department of Motor Vehicles. We can't put this off thinking we have plenty of time. No one puts the day of their deceased organ donation on their calendar. So we must be prepared. Encourage your friends and family to be organ donors as well. Learn more about donation and help them see the necessity of it, and help dispel some of the myths about it. We'll answer 2 objections in just a moment. While it seems like a morbid topic to talk about with our loved ones, think of those who wait every day to hear if they will have another chance at life or will die unnecessarily. 2 of the objections to organ donation are, what if I'm not really dead when they sign my death certificate, just so they can get my organs? And, organ donation will be obvious at my funeral, so I would have to have a closed casket ceremony. The Mayo Clinic website has some great answers to these questions, as well as others. According to the clinic, people who have agreed to organ donation are given more tests, at no charge to their families, to determine that they're truly dead than those who haven't agreed to organ donation. Concerning how one's body looks after donation, the clinic had this to say. Organ and tissue donation doesn't interfere with having an open casket funeral. The donor's body is clothed for burial, so there are no visible signs of organ or tissue donation. In conclusion, a person is usually considered a hero if they save just one life. Through organ donation, we can save or improve up to 50 lives, according to the Mayo Clinic. Consider this too, we cannot change the fact that we will eventually die, but we can determine if our lives will make a true difference. Organ donation is one excellent way to make our mark on the world. Register to be an organ donor today. Be someone's hero. Thank you.